here we go. We are going to tell you what to do in Costa Maya. You don't have to just stay in the cruise port. There's more to do.
There's way more.
So we're going to let you know what to do when you arrive in Costa Maya and how you should spend your day to make it a perfect day.
There we go. Let's do it.
All right, so we're on the couch. You know what that means?
Yes.
It's time for a kind of a review.
Oh, yes.
So we were on, vacation review. We were on Royal Caribbean Wonder of the Seas, and one of our stops was Costa Maya.
Yes.
Now we're going to let you know that we have been to Costa Maya before.
Yeah.
So when we saw this on the itinerary, we were not too happy about it.
Not at all.
If you know, you know. So when you get to Costa Maya, you are immediately hit with this beautiful port that they do have there. And there's so much to do there. So when you get off, you don't feel like you have to do what we're suggesting because there is a lot to do within the port.
Correct.
Now, we are now in Costa Maya, Mexico. Yes, we're in Costa Maya, Mexico. We're trying to get off the port right now. We get off the boat right now to see if we can rent some golf carts, or rent a golf cart, to see if we can actually just explore Costa Maya a little bit. Bizette found this on TikTok, the TikTok, that's what she calls it. And we're gonna just see if we can find one, get into one, and drive around just to see if we can find. There's a restaurant called a Crazy Crab that everybody goes to.
Well, it's on the beach, and that's where you can go and you can get chairs and stuff like that, beach chairs. If you like buy drinks or food, then you are able to use the little beach access area. So.
Yeah, so we're gonna see if we're gonna go there. If not, we're gonna drive around to see if we can find. Maybe we'll find a hidden beach somewhere that we could just like. It's a little breezy, just a little, but the water looks beautiful. However, it is not as bad as it was last time we were here because the waves were like insane the last time. So we'll see.
When you get off, there's dolphin encounters. There's going to be lots of shops around. There's a little pool area where you can go hang out at the pool. You just have to buy some drinks, and the pool is open to you.
Yeah, there's music playing.
There's music playing.
Yeah.
So it's a whole vibe. It's like a whole day that you can spend there. And that's exactly what we did the last time we were there. There's also my favorite place to get a massage is in that cruise port.
Yeah.
And it's about $45 for about 45 minutes. And it is really nice. And they do a great job. So I was kind of sad that I didn't get to do that this time.
Sorry.
And if you keep walking around, there's actually a hidden pool that most people don't know about.
Yeah.
And that's the pool on the outside. And it's not even crowded. Every time we walked past that pool, there was hardly anybody in it.
Hardly.
So if you keep going like you're almost about to get to the exit, you're going to find another pool out there. And the same thing applies, like you buy some drinks, but it's like a whole vibe. And yeah, I feel like that was more kid friendly. And it was a lot cleaner than the first pool. So go there.
The first time we actually went to Costa Maya, that was the kids' complaint. They were like, yeah, we want to get in the pool, but
it was dirty. It was crowded. You know, it wasn't a vibe for us. So like I said, we didn't look forward to it. But what I found was this. So if you know anything, if you're researching what to do in Costa Maya, you might find a lot of videos of the beach, and they don't really look the best. Like the beach kind of looks like, even you were kind of like.
Yeah, I looked at it. I was like, you showed me the video when I was like, I don't want to go there because it looked like, honestly, it was a restaurant and you could step off the chair, go straight down, and that's the beach.
Yeah, and then it's a lot of seaweed and stuff like that.
No, this is not good.
And I will say, the other things to do there are a lot of excursions off of the ship. They're expensive. They are truly expensive. Yeah. There's a water park. The water park, again, was expensive. So we said no to that. What we did say yes to is we went to where you can rent the golf carts.
Yes.
When you go out, you're going to follow your way out of the port. And you're going to get outside. It's going to be actually on the outside. And how it's set up is you can do for the whole day, it's $80. Or for 2 hours, which we did, was $60. Carter, what you doing? Carter, what you going to do today? Chilling on a golf cart? What you doing, Jay?
We are on golf carts right now. We're headed in town to Costa Maya.
Yeah.
Let's make sure the brakes work. All right, there we go.
So originally, now it is, I'm sorry, we misspoke. It is $80 for the day. It's $80 for the day. We don't have much time, so we just did the $60 for 2 hours because we have some nervous Nellies who want to be back at port. So we'll do that, and we'll report back and let you know if it was worth it for the day. Woo! Yeah! Get to see a little Mayan ruin right here.
Now, I will make the suggestion, and we wish we would have done this, is get off the boat as soon as it docks.
Yeah.
Spend as much time as you can there. We didn't decide on doing golf carts until later that day. We were like, oh, let's get off and let's do that.
Yeah.
So get off early and rent the whole day. And there's going to be a little map. What they're going to ask you for is they do take credit cards, so don't feel like you have to have cash. They do take credit cards, and your license. So make sure you bring that off.
The license, they actually hold that. That's your deposit.
That's your deposit.
You got to bring the golf cart back to get your license back. So
and then on top of the golf cart, it's going to be this little map that's going to direct you to the beach. Now, this does not take you to the crazy lobster?
Yeah, it does not take you to the
And we didn't want to go there because that seemed like more of a spring break party vibe, and we have kids, and we didn't feel like doing too much explaining. So this one actually brings you to a really great beach, and we'll get into that in a second. Now they're going to give you directions. I would suggest testing that golf cart out first.
Yes.
We had the worst golf cart. It was like going 2 miles an hour. You could literally get out and walk faster than the golf cart.
Yes, we can. We were just getting a breeze.
Yeah. And I was like, oh gosh. And when you're kind of somewhere different, you're not familiar with the area, that can be a little scary, especially when you're like, oh, you're in Mexico. It could be a little bit scary.
Yeah, it is.
But don't be worried. Don't be worried.
The one thing I would say, though, it did have get up. But then when it tapped out, it tapped out.
Yeah, I mean, your foot was all the way down.
It was all the way down, and we
weren't going anywhere. It was like the Flintstones. We were like, should we get out?
10 miles an hour.
Yeah, if that. So when you get out of the port, you're going to follow this brick road, and just stay on that brick road. You're going to follow it around. You went off the brick road and was make a U-turn.
Yeah.
So follow the brick road. Then you're going to get to this intersection. You're going to be like, which way do I go? Do I go right or left? Because it is confusing and there's no one there. It would have been nice, and I think we would have felt more comfortable if we were following like a line of golf carts. But again, we got off late. And most people, there was only 2 golf carts left when we rented ours.
And then when we got to the destination at one point,
there was a bunch of them.
There were a bunch of golf carts. So they looked like they got there earlier.
When you get to the middle of the intersection, you're going to go left, and then you're going to see a lighthouse. Once you see the lighthouse, a little bit sketchy again, you're going to see 2 men on motorcycles, okay? They're going to have the name of the golf cart company on the back, and they're going to say, follow me.
Yeah.
Follow me.
That's what they said.
And you just like, okay, so then they take you around down this like alleyway street, and you see a bunch of little huts, and then you're going to get to where you park your golf cart, and you're going to get to the most beautiful beach that you can imagine. This beach was breathtaking. The water was perfect.
I'm putting goggles on right now because we're going to try to see if we can catch some of these silverfish, knowing that we're not going to catch the fish, but I'm going to try it anyway. So Carter's going to try too. I see them. They're right here. Carter, you got to dive in and get it. You got to go for it. They're trying to step on it. How mean is that?
It reminded us of being in St. Bart's. The water was calm. It was perfect. They have these amazing barriers that are there that keep the seaweed out. And it's perfect because Carter, we went to St. Martin. He had a shark scare. So now he's kind of scared of the water. But this was nice because it was like, okay, there's barriers there. So nothing's getting through. Like little fish were getting through, but not big fish. So he wasn't scared. So he was able to play in the water. While you're there, there's going to be lots of vendors. So if you prepare yourself. If you're not a person who likes to say no a lot and you just want to enjoy the beach, this is not the beach for you. You're going to constantly be saying no, and you're going to say yes to some people. And you just kind of have to deal with it. You do get beach chairs while you're there, which was nice. So we had 4 beach chairs. You did get 1 shot of tequila. We didn't do the tequila, but you get 1 shot of tequila. There are going to be vendors there who are going to, for kayaks.
Yes.
So you guys did that. Tell me the kayak story.
So the kayak story is something, but before I get to the kayak story, here's, again, the tip is, look, what Brizette was saying, you are going to run through a town before you get to this beach. So just think about it. You got to get through the storm to get to the calm. And also one thing that she was mentioning about, sketchy. It was very sketchy actually.
Because there's like a lot of abandoned buildings around and just, it doesn't look, You almost want to turn around at one point.
Yeah, but you got to keep going. You got to keep,
keep going.
Keep going. The kids they said keep going.
Yeah.
So once we got there too, what about the water? Now Costa Maya is famous, and this is why if most ships leave early, and this is what we confirmed later, is because of the tide. The tide, it's crazy. You probably pull in Costa Maya and be like, if we were to get out in the water now where this boat is docked, I can swim this. It's very strong. But again, exactly where we're at, as you can see, it was super calm. And outside of the fact, I believe those barriers were helping. They were helping big time.
Okay, so we rented kayaks out here. As you can see, I'm on a kayak. I don't have a life vest. Oh my God, if I couldn't swim. But anyway, we're renting kayaks, and the kayaks, to be honest, for 1 hour was $10. Whereas you try to rent these on the ship, I think you're probably paying like $60 for a half an hour. But anyway, just come out when you do come out, just have cash so you can negotiate. That's exactly what we did. Luckily, Chase speaks Spanish, and he just negotiated with the man. He started at 30. The other one said at 15. We said 10. They went for it. So this is where we're at. So I'm going to put you guys down. I'm going to start kayaking around, see what we can find.
All right, wait, turn around. We're going to have a race. You ready? Wait. All right, you ready? All right, hold on. We're going to have a race.
Where are we going to?
Right where those people are. On your mark, set, go. Amazing race. Who's going to win? Who's going to win? The amazing race. Watch Carter's head, Chase. Watch his head. Chase, really?
What?
Baby, come on, go! Beat them! Go, Chase, go! No! Watch his head, Chase! Chase! You're fine, Carter. Come on. Off we go! We're beating Carter and Chase! Carter, sit back a little bit. Chase, just watch his head, bud. We're beating you! Come on, babe, beat them! Go! No! They beat us. No, wait, I wasn't even recording it. Oh, okay.
So again, fast forward into the kayak story. So Chase and I, he wanted to do the kayaks, so we wanted to do kayaks. The thing is, when you do the kayaks, it does appear that the kayaks are probably like public property.
The kayaks are just on the beach.
They're on the beach, and I think the restaurant owners own it, or one owner owns it, because they're sharing it.
Yeah.
It seems like they're sharing it. But anyway, you just find someone in your restaurant that you pull up to. In this case here, where we went with the golf carts that we had, it was a designated restaurant. I can't even remember the name of it, but there was one person that you kind of look for in a blue shirt, and that's who you asked for it. He did get the kayaks.
No,
the pricing is different.
Yes, because I went to one person.
Oh, you did?
Yeah, I went to the first person. That's why they're random people who own the kayaks.
I did forget about this part.
So I went to one person. He told me $30 for the kayaks and I was like, each kayak or something like that, for like an hour. And I was like, no. So Chase, there was another lady on a kayak. So I said, Chase, asked her how much she paid. And she was like, oh, I paid $10.
Yeah.
$30 and $10 is a big difference.
Well, no, she paid 15.
No, she paid 10.
Oh, she paid 10.
Yeah, she paid 10. So 30 and 10 is a big difference.
Mm-hmm.
So then that's when you went to the other guy and negotiated the price.
No. She paid 15. It was 15.
She paid 10.
Because we paid 10.
No, she paid 10.
Really?
That's how we knew it was 10.
Oh.
But anywho.
Anyway, sorry. So when she was done on her kayak, Brizette said, hey, looks like she's done. She said, hey, if you want to use it, you can. But we've already talked to the guy, and we said, hey, we're looking to pay $10 for, I think he said it was 15. We said, well, we got 10. And he was like, okay, fine. You could do 10. 10 for an hour for each one. I was like, yeah, that works. So it was $20 for an hour. We could take it. Chase got his, the lady had hers, and I was going to take hers. I was like, you know what, let me just hold off, because he's probably going to bring the same one. I want the time to run exactly the same as Chase, so I'm not getting one, and then I have to get hers back, and Chase is far out. That wasn't the case. It was hers that was being rented. And she said, hey, I thought I had it for an hour. He said, no. Yours is $10 for half an hour.
Yeah, it was
so
all over the place.
A new guy that said, well, can I have your 10? I was like, no, he said $10 for an hour. He said, oh, he did? Okay, that's
Yeah,
fine.
he was trying to charge you 15.
Yeah, I was like, no.
They were all over the
It
place.
was
That's
all
why
over the
we
place, yeah.
realized that these kayaks were free. But you know what? When you go to these places, you are supposed to support the
Yeah,
local
and
businesses.
I was all
that's,
about supporting
yeah, and
it,
that's
yeah.
so we're not gonna, as long as it's not a crazy price, fine.
Yeah.
So you guys went out far.
Yeah, we went pretty far out. And the greatest thing about it, again, that little barrier that they have, because Chase and I wanted to go on the other side of the barrier, but it was really far out. So we rode out there.
Yeah,
and
no
once
life
we
vests or
start
anything,
getting
though.
closer, we start realizing, okay, the tide is very strong and the waves are really strong. So we turned back around. But I would say where we were located, it was great because even if you were to tip over in the kayak, honestly, it was still shallow. There were really no deep parts that I found. And I kept putting the paddle down to try to see where it was. There were even snorkelers out there that went over the barrier and they were super far out, but they were standing up. So
Yeah.
it was you
could stand up after you
Yeah, it was
snorkel.
like, it was a sandbar. That's
You
what it
said
was.
they're snorkeling and standing up. That doesn't work.
Yeah, I totally said that. So they were snorkeling, and then they went over the barrier, snorkel until they were like, "Wait, let's just stand up and walk." And they were just walking out. We thought it was the waves were like crashing over this sandbar, but again, they were able to stand up, and they were just like taking photos and selfies out there, completely surrounded by water. So it was really cool.
Yeah, so anything about not Perfect Day, Costa Maya, you know that you have to come back early.
Yeah.
So we ended up getting, what did we get? We got pineapple, coconuts, and we also got some mangoes and stuff like that. I opted out of not getting a massage there. I know a lot of people tell you, great place to get a massage. The one thing I noticed was that the massage tables are just out in the open, and so everybody's just walking by as you're getting massaged, and that's not. I didn't, and they were kind of pricey. Like you could negotiate the price, but I think the best bet is to go inside the port and get a massage.
Yeah.
So we just hung out there, and after that, our 2 hours were up. We got back in our golf cart. There's another guy who kind of tells you how to get out. You follow the road around, and we were back in the port, and it was that easy. When I tell you, the beach was amazing. So please, please, please leave the port and go to the beach. You will have the best day. I wish we could have stayed longer.
Yeah.
That one.
The other thing I would say too, and I don't think you mentioned on this, is when we got to the beach, there were a lot of souvenir shops out there too.
Oh gosh, tons.
So if you're on port or you're at the port and you are shopping for things, even though we did find some good deals on port, you're probably going to find some better deals out there because again, they were all locals at that point.
Tons. It was like
everywhere.
a mile long,
Yeah.
But like I said, you are going to be selling. A lot of people know because people are going to constantly come, cigars, this, that.
Yeah,
so
boxes, trinkets.
And
And they're very, not aggressive,
persistent,
but they're very persistent.
Yeah, so you're going to be saying no a lot.
Yeah.
But please, I highly recommend just going to the beach for the day.
Yeah.
Skipping the crazy lobster, especially if you have a family, and go just a little bit further, and you're going to find the perfect beach with no seaweed, calm, and just beautiful water.
Yeah.
Again, we left there. We followed the little brick road back.
It is not a brick road.
It is a brick road.
It is a cobblestone road. It's not even cobblestone.
It's something. It looks like bricks to me. I don't know.
It's not brick.
It felt less shady going back. It felt less shady. There were more people out.
Yeah.
You saw police, driving. So it felt a little bit better going back. It wasn't as bad.
Wait a minute. Yes, that is also the thing. So you're probably going to hear people as well, if you're looking up videos, probably talking about the same thing we're talking about, but they walked it.
Oh God, that was stupid.
Yeah, but no, because you told me, and I was like, wait, you was like, yeah, people actually walking, and it's about I think you were saying
an hour. Yeah. Don't walk it.
I would not walk
You can
that.
either take.
Yeah.
Okay, let's backtrack. You can take
Yeah.
a cab, and I believe the cab ride is like $5 a person. So you can take a cab, and then you take a cab back. If you take a cab, though, you're going to get off where our
the
motorcycle guy, the lighthouse,
Yeah.
and then you have to walk down. The first beach you're going to see is probably like the Crazy Lobster and stuff like that. Where he had us go, which was nice with the golf carts, was past that.
Yeah.
And so you don't really want to have to walk all that way down.
No.
So that's why it was nice to have the golf carts.
Yeah.
But people were walking on our way back. We were like,
Yeah,
no.
far walk.
And mind you, they have to get back to the ship. So don't walk it. Either take a cab. I wouldn't suggest walking.
Yeah.
It's not. There's so
worth
many
it.
abandoned buildings, and it's
Yeah.
just not the most like pretty view to want to walk back.
Yeah.
We felt safe, but I wouldn't walk it.
No.
When you get back to the port, you have to show your sea pass card to let them know that you are from the cruise. So there is security there. Return the golf cart. We walked around a little bit, different little shops, but basically it was time to get back on the boat, you know, because you don't want to get left. And we actually had 2 passengers who we waited for about 40 minutes for them to get on the cruise ship. There was another cruise there with us, so it was very crowded inside the port, and that's why most people will get off, get a souvenir, get back on, and just spend the day on the boat. But which we were gonna do. But no.
Yeah.
You're going to go to the beach because you watched our video and you know to rent that golf cart and go to the beach and have the best day.
Yes. So hopefully this helps anyone who is visiting Costa Maya, Mexico on the Royal Caribbean Carnival. I don't think Carnival goes there. I have no idea.
But
if
Royal
you're visiting
Caribbean, if you're going there, get off
the boat,
get that golf cart, go to the beach, or just rent a cab if you want to. But the golf cart was... The reason we liked the golf cart again was it felt like another excursion, like another, just like a little experience. Yeah. On top of going to the beach.
Oh yeah. So hopefully this video helped out. Make sure you guys like, subscribe, and send this to somebody that you know that's headed to Costa Maya, Mexico. Until the next one.
See ya. Thanks so much for watching this segment of La Pointe Life. If you want to watch the full episode, click this box below. And if you want to see more of our podcasts or just family-friendly content,
like travel adventures, restaurant and activities, traveling with kids, or just ways to get outside of your neighborhood and see more, make sure you visit our full gallery here at La Pointe Life on YouTube. Catch you guys on the next one.